click OK, and a request will be given.
Now it's like recording now, sir. It is recording.
Recording.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No issue, madam. See, it happens to me also. No issue.
Okay, fine. So Shrikant, are you able to? Where was I? Were you able to understand? Should I repeat the whole? Yes, sir.
Sorry, Shankar sir. Thank you very much for reminding us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Small.
Yes,
for
sir.
what purpose they mainly use OLAP, ma'am? For storing the data in a fast manner, or?
Yeah, that's what the Essbase technology is based on the OLAP. It's a part of the OLAP process. Okay, so this is a new feature which Oracle Fusion has given its users. Okay, so that this OLAP cube, all the data is stored in the cube form. Okay, it calculates everything in a very fast. It's more agile. All right, so that you just a matter of click, you get the presentation in this form. This is the multi.
Just one.
Yes,
can I add one thing, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Srikanth, Sneha, ma'am.
Sir.
Sneha
ma'am is not available, sir.
Not available. Why? Okay. Okay, Srikanth, ninga, have you used Excel?
Yes, sir.
In that one thing is there, no pivot.
Yes, sir. Pivot.
Use பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? பாருங்க, அதே ஸ்கிரீன் தான் பாருங்க. நீங்க ரோ காலம் அந்த இது கொண்டு வரீங்க பாருங்க.
ஓகே சார், ஓகே.
ஸ்கிரீன் எப்படி இருக்கு? pivot screen.
ஓகே சார்.
pivotல வர சைடுல it will show no where you can put column here, color, row, accordingly you can make the report. Correct no?
Yes sir.
Cubical form multi-dimensional report you can make it in pivot in Excel no by using pivot. Same logic applies here. Okay.
See, Shrikant, in the first class I mentioned that Fusion middleware has analytics, embedded analytics. Like for example, I gave the example of dashboards wherein all your data is all shown in pictorial form, like in pie charts and graphs and all that. So same thing is what this does. Okay, this is what it does. The OLAP cube, you can relate with that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You got it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. So, okay. So we were discussing about the middle tier. Fine. So now, for example, if the SmartView basically requires a middle tier component called the Oracle Hyperion Provider Service. So when a user issues a report using the SmartView, okay, it flows through the Hyperion Provider Service to the database service over here. So it goes and gets stored here, right? As I said, it's a data exchange from both the parties. Okay, so you given this is the source of information that you provide. It goes and stores in the data Essbase servers, as well as when you run a query or you need a report, all these cubes will calculate and send you back the reports in a very fast way, in an agile way. Okay, in a multi-dimensional report. Fine. Okay. Now the administration service server is used to manage users and user security service options and applications. Now service server supports reading from a single relational table or a flat file. Okay, not only this, there are other ways of data sources which the Essbase data server accepts, that I'll be talking in the next slide. Now, the third possibility in a typical installation can be either Essbase Studio or the Essbase integration services. These the Essbase Studio and the Essbase integration services is optional. It is not a must that you need to use this layer. Essbase administration services is more than enough. But Essbase Studio, however, is the next generation of integration services and is the tool for new Essbase implementation, because it provides everything in the graphical form, right? In the dashboards, whatever information that you get in the graphical form is because of this. Is because of this software. Okay. Now, Essbase can also be used instead of administration services, okay, to build cubes from a single relational table or a flat file, with the added benefit that it generates all the data load roles automatically. Okay, you don't have to separately load the data. Like the way you do it in eBusiness Suite, we separately load the data. But here, once you load this, once you install this software, everything is loaded automatically. All right, so next, moving on to the next database tier. The database tier is where you find the Essbase servers. These servers are basically responsible for storing, calculating, and serving data to the various components as needed. Okay. So below the middle tier, you can see these two metadata catalog and RDBMS source. As I mentioned earlier, you sure of the metadata catalog I explained you just in the previous slide?
Yes, ma'am. Data about data.
Yeah. From non-relational data, it converts into relational data. Okay, which makes some sense. Like non-relational data doesn't have head or tail; it's just basic information, in a random way. But this metadata catalog actually converts that data into a relational format. Okay, for the software to calculate and analyze your data, which is sent to the Essbase servers. Okay. All right. Then integration. See, the metadata catalog is required by the administration services and integration services and Essbase Studio. Okay, it is required by these two softwares. Okay, whereas the RDBMS is a relational database management system. Source represents the original data sources that provide data to the Essbase databases in the Essbase server. So this directly goes to the Essbase data server. Okay, it need not go from here. But whereas metadata catalog is a must that it has to go through these two layers. This directly goes to the Essbase data service. Okay, but there is an option that you can take this also acts as a source to these two layers, but usually what happens is that the RDBMS source goes directly to the Essbase servers. Now you can see something called as TCP and IP over here. HTTP, you know that, right? Like Fusion applications are used to HTTP. Now TCP and IP is also the same thing, wherein it stands for Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, which is used to connect network devices on the internet. Okay, whereas HTTP is the data over the web, transferring data over the web. And what is this ODBC or JBDC driver is basically again technical. See, ODBC stands for Open Database Connectivity. And Java, this JDBC is Java Database
Connectivity.
Yeah, these are basically SQL based APIs. APIs meaning application programming interface. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay. So till here, you have understood, right, how the whole process works. This is basically behind your screen. Behind your screen, all this is happening. Okay, so for you to understand as to how the data gets calculated, how the data is transferred. So this is basically a pictorial form of what Essbase database works and how the servers work and how the server clients access the data. Right? Okay. So till now, everything is clear here, right? Okay, so moving ahead. So do you want to add, are you clear with this concept, Shankar sir and Sethuraman sir?
Srikanth?
Sir.
He's okay, sir. He said, what about Shankar sir?
Shankar,
okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah,
okay,
fine.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Do you want to add anything, Sethuraman sir?
No, ma'am. You can continue. No issue.
Okay, fine. See, now here you can see these are the types of communication protocols and query methods used with the Essbase. I can see here we saw the relational database. Okay, now what do you mean by MDM? See, MDM is nothing but a master data management. It's a kind of a technology which again, is enabled a discipline in which business and information technology work together to ensure the uniformity. Okay, this is again a kind of a database. Okay, then what are flat files? See, flat file database is nothing but a data which is stored in plain text format. Okay, like for example, you use this flat files in the data warehousing projects, to import datas. Okay, and you have this legacy systems. Now, what is legacy system? A legacy system,
Old systems.
yeah, correct. Old systems, very true. Is a system other than your system, basically. Okay, in a very generic term, yes, legacy systems are the old, outdated, traditional systems. But when it comes to Oracle, okay, it is something. Okay, it's more or less the same, but it is a system apart from your system. Okay, this is not your not your system, but some other system wherein you're uploading the data into your database, basically. Okay, like let me give you an example. Now, if a client currently is using Tally, okay, and that
Yes.
client comes to you and tells you that I need to upgrade my function with an Oracle product. So now what you do is you can call Tally as a legacy system. You will be loading the client's information from Tally to Oracle product. When you're implementing Oracle into his company, you have to take that data. No, you see, he would have stored all his data, from past years. So when you're implementing Oracle, like Fusion application or something, you'll have to take all that data and store it in the Oracle data as well, because client needs his old data as well. So now here the Tally is a legacy system. Okay, and ERP, is other ERPs from which you can load data through SQL or API, okay, which goes into these systems. This is the public API, and this is the Essbase Studio, which I just explained in previous slide. And MA Excel is again a SQL language, and administration services server, and all this information is stored in the cube, OLAP cube, that I mentioned in the previous slide, which is also called as the Essbase server. Okay, now from this you can see two arrows here, right? This is our Fusion application here. You can see the BI interactive dashboards, okay, which is using the HTTP to access the server through the BI server. Then it further goes to the cubes. It analyzes, calculates, and again sent back to you when you access to it. Now here, these are Essbase spreadsheets. Okay, the spreadsheets that it is usually in the Excel form. Okay, you load the data. Again, the data goes and gets stored in the cube. Okay, and again, when you want some data retrieve or some calculation analysis, you again query for it, and from here again that data is sent back to you in a multi-dimensional reports. Okay, same thing holds good with the Smart View, which is as I mentioned, Smart View is a next generation tool. Okay, so and third-party tools through Java API. Okay, so this is how it is. So any doubts till now about Essbase? See, basically Essbase is more technical, but being a functional consultant, if you understand how the data systems work, for you you'll get a imagination. Okay, fine, the data is kind of sent to the system and it calculates, and again you access the information back. So as a functional consultant, it's good to know about the technicality of what you're working on. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Srikanth?
yeah.
Sir.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
no problem, no problem.
Ma'am, just this
Previous
meeting
slide?
time.
Yes.
No. Meeting time. It has popped up and it is showing 5 minutes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
1 minute, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no problem.
Srikanth, madam used one word, no, legacy.
Yes, sir.
Legacy, you understand, no? Madam clearly told, no. What is that legacy? You understand, no? See, for example, you are in, this is August month. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Up to August, you are using Tally. Okay, Tally software for accounting
Yes,
and all.
Yes,
From
sir.
September onwards, you are going to
Oracle.
Oracle you are using. So from April to August, this financial year, this data has to be transferred to Oracle.
Yes, sir.
Or the balances which is there. Suppose if you want the data fully from April to August, you can transfer it to Oracle. Okay. Or no, up to August I will with the tally. Then the balances only, the opening balances only I will transfer. And the customer master and vendor supplier details, all that information that I will transfer me. That is called legacy. Okay. Legacy.
Yes,
From transferring data from அதாவது old systemல இருந்து old இதுல இருந்து
புது
புது
systems.
சிஸ்டம்க்கு மூவ் பண்றது அதுதான்.
Okay.
ஓகே
Sir, accounting convention அப்படின்னா சார் நேத்து சொன்னீங்க சார்
அக்கவுண்டிங் கன்வர்ஷன் நான் சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, கேஷ் பேசிஸ் அக்ரூவல் பேசிஸ்.
ஓகே சார்.
அக்ரூவல் பேசிஸ்னா என்ன, நீங்க வாங்குறீங்க, யூ பை, ஓகே, பட் லேட்டர் ஆன் யூ ரீபே. ஓகே
ஓகே ஓகே சார்.
இப்போ வாங்கி இப்பவே பே பண்றது இல்ல. ஓகே. Whereas in case of selling also, you buy you sell now, receive later. Amount you receive later. That is accrual basis. Okay. But coming classes we will take into detailed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
To remember, to make you clear about the concept, we are giving in a nutshell. அதாவது ரொம்ப சுருக்கமா சொல்றேன். But coming classes we will give you a detailed thing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Ma'am, you can continue.
Yes, sir. That's it, sir.
Anything you want to?
Nothing, sir.
Okay.
Tomorrow, anyways, I'll be taking user and roles in detail.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
super user
Srikanth, Sankar sir, tomorrow and day
Yes,
after
sir.
tomorrow, ma'am will be taking classes. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And the agenda will be sent to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
by tomorrow I'll be sending
Okay,
that.
sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
all
And
right.
one thing, Srikanth, what I would suggest is go through the videos and whatever the materials like in form of PPT or Word document. Please go through, and if there is any doubt, please let us know. Okay. That is very
Okay, sir.
important. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and one more thing, I will be also sending that basic account guide for you. Okay, Srikanth.
Okay, sir.
I will
Okay,
be
sir.
sending you.
Yes, sir.
You go through that. Okay, just for
Okay, sir.
that accounting terminology or is there. Anyway, in the class we will explain to you. You go through that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shankar
Thank
sir.
you, thank
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Srikanth.
Okay, sir.